guys, gals, and legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Seeking Sovngarde. We're going to continue with our episode numbers, but today we are playing as a different character. Now, if you haven't seen the last episode, I highly recommend you go back and watch it. No, today we are taking on the life of another for as long as we can keep them alive. Now, I went with a completely random start using Live Another Life, and I can't tell you how well it has matched up with Siggy's story. Now, you might remember this little village from Siggy's journeys. Yes, this is Rorikstead, and is only a few days after Siggy stole Ironback, the horse which once belonged to Rorik of Rorikstead. This little town here is where our hero grew up. Working the fields of Rorikstead in the harsh climate of Skyrim is not easy, and it builds a strong character. And I kinda mean that as a pun. Our new character is indeed strong, and was a childhood friend of Erik. Not just Erik, but Erik the Slayer, the now adventurer, thanks, of course, to Sigrun. And so, our journey begins in the Frostfruit Inn, as our hero, soon to be revealed, is preparing to head out on an adventure with none other than Erik the Slayer himself. Legionnaires, let me introduce you to Ralyn Shadr, an orphan and childhood friend of Erik, now Erik the Slayer. He's grown up in Rorikstead his whole life, and has Moralki to thank as a guardian of sorts. He spent his childhood working here on the farm alongside Erik, and the two of them dreamt of becoming heroes of great, perhaps. Adventurers, ones who would travel far and wide, and deal with the injustices in the world. A very heroic notion, but we've seen where heroism can get you, and we know how fast death can come for you in Skyrim. The world is dangerous out there, but these two seek to explore it together, and Moralki has tasked them with chasing down the wild woman who stole a horse from his field not but a day ago. She was last seen riding east to Whiterun. And so, these two budding adventurers will leave the Frostfruit Inn, will leave Rorikstead behind, and instead they will choose the life of the road, the life of an adventurer, until death comes for them. And it most certainly will. Guys and gals, this is Seeking Sovngarde. This is Ralyn the Red Guard. Let's dive on in. Alright, so let's get started on our adventure. I hope you're ready, Erik. I really hope he is. These two childhood friends have been tasked to track down the wild woman who stole, well, the only horse in Rorikstead. And, oh, you've gone to sleep. Oh, you're awake. Moralki, I guess we woke you up, and he's got his eyes closed. It's a little creepy. But Moralki has kind of been like a father, so I think before we leave, we're going to try and see if we can fill up our water skins and get ready to survive out there, because as you saw, the weather outside isn't actually that nice. It's probably not the nicest time for us to be leaving, but before we get any further, let's check out old Ralyn here. No, I think I said Ralyn in the intro, but it's actually Ralyn. It's, let's see, if we jump to our skills here, yes, Ralyn. There we go. So, Ralyn, we're going to have a look and see exactly what he has available to him starting off as this kind of intrepid adventurer. There's probably a few things we don't need here. One thing you'll notice is that I've actually reduced our carry weight a lot. Like, I want us to actually be kind of forced to make packs to be able to carry a lot of things, so we're going to have to drop some things off before we leave. But if we jump in, have a look at our weapons, we start off with an iron sword, which we are going to use, and it looks like we've got a, iron shield as well. I kind of see Ralyn turning into something of a hammerman, being, Redguard and all, and, they're originating from Hammerfell. I think I'd like to see him, you know, becoming a hammer wielder of sorts, you know, a big two-handed hammer. But that's very far down the line, so I don't know how far we're going to get with that. We do have some regular clothes with us as well, which we're probably going to have to use to get started off, actually just tearing it into pieces, which I know isn't the nicest thing to do, but we need to do it to survive. So if these two are going to make it out there in the wilds, I'm going to kind of imagine that this is Ralyn's mother's ring, the silver garnet ring that he's always had. We do have 3 other silver rings, which we'll probably hold on to just to sell. Yeah, I don't know if they would be of any significance to him at all. Maybe he's used them on his dreads before in the past. Potions, we have 5 healing potions. We're going to favor those. And we have a decent amount of food available to us as well, which is good starting off because I've really changed the way that food works in this as well. It's going to be much more rare for us to find actual food out there because, you know, if we're coming across food all the time, it kind of makes hunting and stuff like that a little unnecessary. With this, we will need to. We won't need those books, however. We do have our water skin, but it is empty. Oh well, what can you do? So I think we're almost ready to go from inside here, but we are going to have to talk to Ralyn before we go. And
if you need a meal or room, I've got both.
We actually just need our water skin refilled. We've got about 400 gold.
Of course.
Which I'm kind of imagining is what Ralyn has saved up. Ralyn. So Ralyn and Erik.
Lead, I'll follow.
I imagine they've kind of got it saved up between each other, actually, because they've been wanting to set off on this adventure together. And this armor was the armor that Erik got when Sigrun visited and managed to convince Moralki to join. Like this, but this is the thing. It's like this is a new game, but I just find it interesting that this is the one that it gave us. It actually fits in really well with Sigrun's story. So we will kind of be following in her footsteps in a way because these two have been tasked tracking her down. So all that we know is she left heading out to the east towards White Run. There we go. So we are gonna try and find our way there. And I've actually just realized that I haven't started a timer for this at all. So this means that this episode could be rather long. And I think we do probably need a long-ish one for getting started off. To kind of get things rolling. So there we go. I actually have it started now, and we'll be ready to go in any moment. Okay, alright. I've gone ahead and done most of the setup, so Frostfall is all ready to go, iNeed is all ready to go. There may be some things that we have to do along the way, but I'm pretty sure that we're all set. We jump in and have a look at our map here, we can see that we're in Rorikstead, in the Frost Fruit Inn. God, lots of F's. And where Sigrun fell was, well, it was in this fort here. So all they know is that their horse, the Roriksteed, which was taken from Rorikstead, was taken kind of in this direction. This is where they saw her going. So I think they're going to explore and try and get there. I do have to be careful though, because while I am going to be doing light roleplay of this, we also need to try and keep these two alive as long as we can. So we're going to start off by going outside, and probably not the best weather ever. Yes, as you can see, the weather isn't too nice out. It's pretty miserable, in fact, and we're both wearing the same armor, and that armor isn't, well, it's not very well suited to Skyrim. You see our bare arms. I mean, it looks tough and all, Erik, but I think that we are going to have to do something about it. Even if it's something very basic. So we are going to try and make some traveling cloaks. Something that's going to keep the rain off us even just a little bit. And to do that, we're going to have to use our resources. So, let's see. First thing we're going to need, if we're going to try and get ourselves ready, are branches. So let's go ahead and harvest 4 branches and an extra 2. Thank you very much, my friend. Now with that, we should be able to, I will remember that it's actually still selected. We should be able to create the stone hatchet. So it's similar in terms of like Siggy's start, where we need these basics to survive. So with that, we're going to be able to chop some deadwood, which is going to allow us to make fires later in the day. I think because it's daylight now, it's going to be better for us to do that, you know, early on. Now we can get some linen wrap here, which is going to allow us to make some cloaks. We are going to lose that belted tunic though, but I think that's a trade I'm willing to make. We're already carrying too much to run, so it's a little concerning, but we're going to go ahead. We're just going to make the burlap one, because that's not using all of our linen wraps, and is going to help us somewhat. So let's have a look and see how that looks on ourselves. Okay, not bad. It gives us 20 warmth and 20 coverage, so it helps just that little bit more. But you can see how easily we are going to become encumbered, so yeah, something that we're going to have to watch out for. And Erik, please come back. Please come back. There we go. Actually, I didn't realize.
Good day, friend.
I thought it was over
Keeping
encumbered.
well?
Yes, we are for now.
No problem. How can I help?
Okay, we're going to go ahead and give him one of the tunics. And while we're here... Nice. While we're here, we're going to try and give him everything else we can. I think we're going to hold on to our silver rings for now and our hatchet, but we're probably going to need to get rid of some of this food. Let's give him some of the ale to start with. We'll keep some mead for ourselves. I have actually changed it now so that alcohol is going to, well, it's going to dehydrate us, so we'll need to be a little mindful of that. Just trying to get rid of a few of the soups here, just to get us down. And Erik will actually eat those as well. And we don't actually need these books, so you can go ahead and have those. You can keep those. We got ourselves down to 90. That's okay.
You lead, I'll follow.
But we're going to want to jump back underneath here. And then we are going to go spend half an hour going and chopping some deadwood, just from the kind of surrounding forests. So we're not chopping down any of the actual trees. And we got 4 pieces, so that's pretty good, but we can see that it's actually too heavy. So we are going to give that to Erik.
Just feels right somehow, having this new life as an adventurer. It's what I was meant to do.
I hope so. I really do.
No problem. How can I help?
Because I feel like if Erik pegs it, that it's going to affect Ralyn in a big way. Because, I mean, this has been their dream since they've been children. To be able to, well, fight for a living, in a way. Earn their living as adventurers. Okay, we're going to go ahead. We're going to try and give him that deadwood. And I know I kind of see it as like us potentially maybe using the linen wraps to kind of make a strap and have them, you know, just on the back behind the cloaks. Yeah, because at the moment we can't carry that much. We really can't. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look nice out there. But this weather won't kill us. It's not too cold. Our exposure is slowly going to go down over time as the weather does, start to take effect on us. So we have a ways to go in this kind of weather. So there's part of me that's tempted. And it's something that I saw when I was kind of recording the intro. And it's something that I'm sure that these two have seen most of their lives. That up there on the hill. I'm just going to jump back underneath the cover here. There's a tower up there on the hill, and it's the kind of place where I imagined as kids, and the other kids in the village as well, would kind of make stories about a place like that, this ominous tower that kind of looms over Rorikstead. It's the kind of place where I could imagine them telling stories of an evil witch or something that lives at the top of it. And as kids, just challenging each other, taking one step closer at a time. I feel like a lot of towns have that one creepy place that you push each other to see who can get the closest. And now that these two are all grown up and are adventurers, I think they'd like to see it. I think they'd like to see it for themselves. But in saying that, it's also really dangerous. Because they are both just starting off. They may be kind of naturally gifted with some, strength and perhaps a little bit of combat prowess. Because, I mean, Ralyn is a big dude. He really is. And that's come from working like the mill and stuff like that. Oh, the shelter's actually keeping us from getting any colder. Nice. But Erik is just going to be a baller. Going to go work out in the hides. But, yeah, so I'm in two minds about it. I want to go up there, but I don't at the same time. I feel like it's close enough to town that we should be able to retreat if things get too bad. But, as adventurers starting off, I feel like we need to at least try. Huh? I think so, at least. Now, I'm going to jump in here really quick, and I'm going to give these two numbers, well, at least the sword. I shouldn't be switching out from it, but... Oh, yeah. Okay, my friend. Let's hit the road. In the wrong direction, just for now, but I feel like it's because curiosity is getting the better of them, and that they want to see... Well, they want to see if the legends of the place are true. Before they head out to the east to track down the wild woman who stole their horse. I kind of love the way it's worked out in that, in terms of the timeline, Sigrun is still out there somewhere. It's less than a day. She'd still be camping So, yeah. Well, they obviously won't encounter her, as we know her fate. But is that that is a wolf? I thought it was a bush. Well, that's a chance for us to get fur, and fur early on is going to be very, very useful for us. So we might see if we can take this wolf. I am a little nervous though, because okay, that sounds like there might be more than one. Let's quickly just go to our instincts. Okay, they're a little too far away for us to be able to hear them, and they might just be silent. But I swear I heard more than one howl. And that kind of looks like it's not just a little wolf. So it does make... Okay, that's just one howl. Alright, Erik. See if we can take this thing together. We are going to have to... Ah, he's killed a rabbit. Okay, well I'd like the rabbit as well if we can. So we're going to see if we can... This is what I like as well. See how he's just defending his kill. He's not outright attacking us, but he will if we get close enough. So it's all about... Oh, Jesus! Wow! Okay, so... I think if we didn't block that with our shield, he might have killed us. So we do need to remember that we still take a lot of damage. And, you were using your bow there. Actually, you know, that's a good idea. I didn't even realize you had a bow. We don't have a bow, but that's going to help us out, man. We're going to allow our health to slowly kind of come back as it is over time. I know it's no Requiem, but it's something. Oh. Is that Shaw's Stone? Oh, not Shaw's Stone. It's Shaw's Rest, I think it is, which is where Sigrun raided. Which I'm not actually going to go down there now because... Oh, it's saying that there's a skeever? It is what I think it is, right? Well, we haven't been to that place, actually. We've been up to there. Oh, we're drenched. Your exposure has increased. We're starting to feel chilly. Okay. We can't linger out here, so... Wetness, yes, I do realize. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and take that. Actually, we need to be careful. Did I? Yeah, we did get that. Okay, that's good. That didn't weigh us down too much. We will return to the tower, but I think we're just going to check out this place first, because I know we checked out there, obviously, with Siggy. But I don't think they've got any need to go down to there, but I think here, at the very least, we can explore, and the whole place seems to be overrun with skeevers. A chance for us to test our metal. But I don't want to die to a skeever. That would be so embarrassing. Okay, come on then. Yeah. As long as we can kind of like... There we go. Ooh, okay. Ooh, as it was jumping. It's okay, Erik, I've got this. It's all good, dude. I actually do want to make sure that he finds his way down okay. We can't really get any hides or anything. Hey, there you are. Right, come on. So he must actually have a few arrows in his inventory. Which, that's good for him. I think we'll take at least one skeever tail, just so we can see what its properties are. But, we certainly aren't going to use them for food. Lun's hut. Okay. Oh, another skeever. Okay. And, please don't shoot me, Erik. Oh my god, look at their health damage! Holy shit! And you see how we actually got stunned then as well. Okay, right. We still need to be very careful. Now I said that Ralyn was going to be a two-handed character. I don't know about that until we get really good armor, or at least perks in heavy armor. He's definitely going to be a heavy armor user, but I think for the time being we're going to need to... yeah, we're going to need to look at... increasing our block, perhaps. Well, we're definitely going to have to keep the shield up. And we're just going to try and stand out here just for a little bit before we go inside. We just need to catch our breath. You feeling a bit thirsty? There we go. We drank some of that water. Okay. Alright, I'm just letting it kind of tick away a little bit here before we go inside. Because, yeah, if we took that hit, I'm surprised. I'm just surprised again. I guess level 1. We are level 1. We need to remember that, Erik. We can't be too full of ourselves. Alright, let's go in. We've waited long enough. Oh, okay. No, I definitely haven't learned my goddamn lesson about coming through doors. Okay, I need a second to think. It sounds like Erik actually managed to kill... he's killed one, but there might be more in here. We're doing okay on health, though, as long as we can kind of get our shield up. Jeez, okay, alright. Okay, thank you, you saved us. You kept us safe. And it's actually dead, okay, and I'm guessing that's the owner. Wow, okay, thanks, I guess. It's creepily unatmospheric in here. Lund, you're Lund. And you are dead? Yep, okay. It's definitely dead, okay. They're bloody huge. Not so nice. I guess we could use the cooking spit even though the fire's like completely out. And yeah, it's eerily silent in here. They can hit so hard for how weak we are right now. Grilled leeks. Okay, it is food, so we'll take it. And we're going to go ahead and just quickly flick through some of the books. I'm not sure which are. You could be a... Nope, no skill books. Okay, still an interesting read, I assume. Lichen. Giant lichen? Lichen. Not sure. I'm not sure. We have a cow. I wonder if we can tear up the cow. Because I'm tempted to get more linen. Wow, it's creepily quiet in here. And I actually kind of like he's all stuck in here. Dart wings. Oh, he was feeding them? Yeah, that's creepy and weird. This whole place is weird. We're gonna go ahead and check Lund's body. But it seems he might have actually been caring for them. He does have poison though. Hope you're doing okay. You're coughing, that's not good. Honey brew mead. We'll have a quick look in the battle. In the barrels. But we do need to be careful about what we're taking because we are we don't have a lot. And you know what? I don't think Lund's coming back from the dead. He looks very dead, in fact. So I think I'm okay with taking some of these things from him. I don't know if we're going to tear up his clothes, though. We might just tear up some of those things that are over there. Because I'm sure they actually know him. But there's a bear pelt in here, and there's a horse hide. Holy crap, yes. We will definitely take them. 100%. I'm going to take the robes. We are going to tear up the robes, though. We aren't going to just derobe this guy, though. Let's see, what else do we have here? Not much else. We should probably look at cooking some of that food, though. So, Erik, I'm unfortunately going to need to use this, my friend. If you would be so kind. Oh, I hope you're okay. Let's see. Rabbit haunch. Is that it? Oh, we just have the 2 rabbit haunches. Okay. There's the pheasant breast down there as well, but I don't know whether or not we actually need that.
It just feels right, sir. Having this new life as an adventurer.
Yes.
It's what I was meant to do.
I'm sure. I'm sure. Okay. Alright, I think we've cleared the place out. And I think we're comfortable enough as well. I do want to check. Let's see. Actually, it's not iNeed. It's weather sense, I think, that we need to check. I'm comfortable and damp. Yeah. Okay, so we're not chilly at least. So that's something to consider. Now, with how hard they were hitting, it makes me really nervous to go up to that tower. What is that? No, nothing. Yeah, it makes me really nervous. So, I'm not so sure. Not so sure about that. Alright, we're going to tear up those black robes. That's good. And they're actually, the linen wraps are really quite heavy. We can make fur plates out of both the hides. Okay, good. Good. We are going to need leather, probably more though. So what we need to do, I think, first is actually make packs for ourselves. So let's go ahead, make some fur plates, and we have that wolf pelt as well. Good. I think we're going to need some hide lace though. So let's make at least just 4 for now. You see we can make a whole heap of other things now. If we jump back into... Ah, no, okay, we actually do need to go back. So, you, my friend, I'm going to have to ask you to carry...
At first I thought I'd miss farming. I guess I've had my fill of it, because I don't miss it at all.
Well, I think we feel the same way, actually.
No problem. How can I help?
We're feeling the adrenaline rush that's coming from fighting skeevers. So far, just skeevers. I mean, wolf as well, but yeah, skeevers. Not the most dangerous thing in the world. But it's actually still pretty dangerous, surprisingly. We don't have access to our misc menu. Why can't we give you anything from there? I've been able to do that before, so maybe it was... No?
No
I
problem.
should be able to trade you some stuff from misc. Ah, I can. I just need to go further across. Okay. I see how it is. Let's go ahead. We want to give you all those linen wraps just for now. We are going to take them back off when we get back, though.
You lead, I'll follow.
Okay. Well, let's leave Lund's place behind. And I don't think we have any need to go down to the other farm. Well, mainly because... well, they'll still be alive, because we can't keep the same game world. I can change certain aspects as we're going along to kind of make it fit Sigrun's world, but we have no need to go down there for now, so we won't. We'll just carry along our way, heading back to Rorgstead actually already, and I kind of imagine them. Oh, just make sure that Erik actually finds his way to us. Come on, buddy. Yeah, let's actually run back. We're still going to be exposed when we're working on the leather, but that's okay. We can do a bit of mining over that way. Oh, what do we eat? Grilled leeks. They're a little old, but I'm guessing they were still okay for us to eat. Okay, alright, let's have a look, see what we can make here. I am going to want to make a pack for Erik as well, in time. We're not going to be able to get the buckles, but we will be able to make some bits and pieces here. Actually, backpack is what we're after, first of all. Oh, damn it, we actually need a pelt. Shit, that's really dumb of me. Damn it, that's really stupid. Damn. Well, it is what it is. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna make some leather. We are gonna keep a little bit of fur, and I'm just gonna try and check in here, see what we need to make these. 50 points would be pretty good right now. Yeah, a big belt bag would be quite nice. We need some leather strips though, so let's go ahead. Let's make some strips, and we should be able to make one. No. Nope, we can't. Okay, what am I missing? Okay. Not bandolier, we just want the big belt. Okay, right, so we need another bit of leather. I should have known. Okay, alright. Now that's the right one for us. That does a... Oh, it's 100 right here, of course. But we can't make that until we get some buckles. We are drenched. I know. I'll try not to stick out here for too long. So we'll make that bag. So that was the right. We could take something on our left. Book holder. That kind of looks pretty cool. That fit us though. I feel like it would. A book holder would be... Oh, we actually need all those other bits and pieces though. Yeah. Back left. Just some more leather. Okay. We'll make what we can. I don't know if it's going to be enough. It's just 2 pieces. Yeah, not quite enough, but we got something out of that though, so we'll be able to carry a little bit more from now on. And I'm going to be able to take those linen wraps back from our friend. We don't want to wear 3 of those. Just want to wear our mother's ring. And if we look carefully, we can see that little bag on the back there, which will be able to carry some things in.
It just feels right somehow.
Okay.
Problem? How can I help?
You've told me, my friend. You've told me. Okay, let's see. Actually, do we want the deadwood as well? Probably not. But I'm going to take it anyway, because we can fit it in there for now.
Lead on.
And we're just going to see if there is anything that we can make out of the linen here. So we can make a hide cloak. Nothing too crazy cool. Seeing what else we can make here. See, a tent would be pretty nice. We need fur plate to be able to make a fur one. Or we just need a lot more leather. Yeah. We need firewood to make that. So it'd be nice to be able to make that. We'll hold on to our bits and pieces for now. And I think what we're going to do is we're just going to duck back into here for a little bit of warmth. Yeah, so... he's not...
Warm food, warm drinks, and warm bed.
Moralki's not upset to see us, so I suppose that's good at least. We're just going to come and warm ourselves up by the fire for a little bit. We've been out adventuring, and there's Rorik of Rorikstead. Yeah, we'll just hang out. Hang out by the fire for now. Warm ourselves up. And I'm kind of just waiting until we can see that we are actually dried before we head back outside. I am going to want to investigate the tower before we wrap today's episode up. I do want us to survive at least one episode. It would be nice. Because I want to see where this goes. They don't have an actual goal yet. You know, their goal is to track down the horse. That's their kind of mission that we have for now. And where we go from there, I guess we'll see once we get there. Completely dry. That's what I want to see. Great. Let's quickly just say hello to Rorik. I don't think he's got anything for us. I don't think we can do any
If you've got
quests.
some business in Rorikstead, you should start by speaking to Juan.
Okay, alright. Maybe Juan will help us out. Well, I feel like we've talked to him before as well. We will... You just hanging out in our room? You are. Okay. Let's...
If you need a meal or room, I've got both.
just do that for now. And actually, we'll ask him about work.
Of course.
Just in case he has anything else for us to do. So, Moralki, let's see. What do you got?
Here. Take a look at this.
Oh.
Some of the Jarl's men came by and left us bounty litter.
Well, we could try and do you proud. Valtheim Towers. Let's have a look. He marked it on our map for us. Valtheim Towers is... not selected just yet. Journal? No? Let me see. There we... no, that's not journal. How come that's not pulling up my journal? Weird. It was just going straight to system. Okay, let's see. Yes, that's what we want to see. Okay. Alright, so it's quite far over. Well, maybe that's what we could look at doing if we do succeed in tracking down Ironback. Although, yeah, they'd have a different name for it, I'm sure. I don't know what Moralki would be calling it. And I'm assuming it's actually his horse, so perhaps we'll look at returning it to here rather than keeping it for ourselves. Hello? Oh, well, he's off for a walk. Well, we're all nice and dry now, but we're obviously not going to stay that way for long. It's almost 3 o'clock, and, well, the weather doesn't seem to be improving, and I don't think it is going to improve for us at all.
It just feels right somehow.
Yep.
Having this new life as an adventurer.
You keep
What I was
telling
meant
me.
to do.
You keep telling me. Tower. We're gonna do it. Alright, well, while we're still feeling okay and a little bit warm... Come on. I know you want to do some work, but we can always do that when we get back. I think you're heading off home. Or on a bit of a stroll. Well, at least we can tell them now that, well, perhaps the guy they hadn't seen for a while, it was for a reason. I don't know if he was killed by the rats or if he died, and because I think he was keeping them because he had those dishes down there for them. So I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm not going to judge. I guess he liked his skeevers. He liked keeping them. Ooh, hey. Okay, that's tempting. We're going to have to make a campfire for that, though, so I think that's probably what we'll do once we've done a little bit of exploring around here. There it is, the tower. Place where I can imagine still strikes fear into every child's heart who comes here. But it doesn't, it might actually just be abandoned. It might all be legends to them and nothing more. I'm just still trying to keep my eyes out for saber cats or anything else that could just tear us to pieces. Okay. No, there's definitely people there. There's smoke, and I can see someone walking down along the side as well. So, I don't know. I know, Eric. What do you think, buddy? Could be bandits. Maybe a skeleton. We've got a fox down there. We've got some elks. If it's a skeleton, there's no way we're going to want to try and take them down now. Fight them more. We are level 1. I do need to remember that. We are just level 1. They're both very amateur adventurers starting off. Okay, now that's more my speed. You see the camp? We can do that. We can do a camp. It could just be hunters actually, so they could be friendly to us. Friendly is what we need. I doubt we're going to be able to get these elks, but maybe if we just pretend we're not going to... No. We just get a little close to you. Yeah, no, we'd spend all our stamina doing that. I just want to see if they're going to get attacked, though. I hope that's not a cough. It's the second time I've heard you cough. Skeevers give you something? I guess we are in pretty... well, average weather conditions. Not the best by a long shot. We're drenched. Yay. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let's actually stay down for now. I think it's a bandit, but it could also be Forsworn. I really don't want to be fighting Forsworn. No, that's armor. They're bandits. Because hunters aren't going to have shields. They're not going to be wielding iron shields like that, so... Okay. You hear how noisy we are? We got... Is it 2 foxes, or is it just the one? Well, I don't know about getting close enough to... Okay. Well, if we're going to do this, we need to be smart. They are still novice adventurers, so we really need to pace ourselves. And scout out the area properly beforehand. And that's your footsteps. Okay. We've definitely got one heavy armor user, we've got one lighter armor user, and it looks like we can actually go inside there. It looks like a cave. Oh, no way. I thought that was a wolf, but it's not. That's a vampire hound. Nah. Are they that means they're vampires then, right? They've got to be if they've got that. Okay, Eric, with me. Nope. Oh, wolves. Okay. Oh, no, it is 2 wolves. Okay, Eric, please. Okay, thank you. Okay. As long as the other ones don't come, we should be able to handle ourselves here. We've got potions. We've got patience. Use the terrain to our advantage. Let's get some kills. Come on. Come on. Come on then. Okay, Eric, watch yourself, buddy. Watch yourself. They will attack us eventually. I keep thinking I'm hearing other footsteps as well. Okay, let's see if we can come around them. I really would rather if we were taking them on one by one. Oh, see, look, there he goes. Ah, oh, damn it, we've got 2 to look at now. Here we go. Where the hell are you attacking, buddy? Okay. You just gonna stay there? No, here he comes. Okay. Oh, damn it. Holy crap. Okay. Yeah, we can only take so many hits like that. Let's take them and count it as a win. They're vampires this close to Rorikstead? That does not seem cool. Are they vampires then? It's It's hard to tell because it's like the armor's just armor. They weren't wearing like Wildcat armor or anything, but that was a goddamn death hound. Take them for a fire. In the interest of longevity and keeping Ralyn and his friend Erik alive for more than one episode, I think we might need to reevaluate going there first. Because I feel like that's very, very dangerous for us. I think we might just need to take the victories that we've had so far and count those as wins. Because, yep, no good. This isn't exactly like the kind of weather that we should be exploring in as well. Come on, you. Oh. So, what I'm gonna suggest we do is we practice our fire making skills, because we're gonna need those out in the wilderness. And these two are still learning. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and create a fireplace right here. We want to do realistic, as this is the first time that we're doing it. Oh, is it because we're in town? That might be the reason. Yeah, we can't. Crap. Whoops. No, I want to cancel. Let's cancel the placement. How do I cancel it? Let's try. I think we need to just go place again. Build campfire? No. Okay. All right. Well, let's head a little bit out of town then, and see if we can place it down. Damn. Let's just walk it out. Come on. There we go. Okay, here we go. Let's place it right there. We'll get that endurance perk. That's the main reason I'm wanting to do this. So, let's see if we can get a... No, we're just going to skip it. We know what we're doing now. Let's add some of those branches. And let's use... What do we got? Tundra cotton. Use them. There we go. Let's get this thing going. And then do some skills. You don't catch yourself on fire. Still trying to keep my eyes on the hills. Seeing a death hound up there has kind of freaked me out. If those wolves can very... And wolves and skeevers nearly one-shot us, it makes me very nervous. Yeah. Because Sigrun wasn't a boss, but she was strong. She was strong enough. And even though we're wearing heavy armor, it's still very basic heavy armor. And we've actually gone ahead and started our first campfire. So there you go. Way to go, dude. Way to go. Let's see. Let's go ahead, use our skills, and we'll skip that. Okay, so endurance is what we're after. 33% done on the firecraft. Next skill. There we go. No, not what we want to do. Adaptation. Here we go. Boom! Perfect. We'll go ahead and exit those skills. Just warming up our hands nicely by the fire. Reminiscent of Sigrun. Very reminiscent. Well, you know what? I think this is where we might actually wrap up today's episode, in a similar fashion to how the first of Sigrun's ended. We had some decent battles today, but no doubt there will be many more to come. We still have some more preparation to do in Rorikstead before we're ready to really, well, start chasing after Sigrun. These two adventurers were not nearly as prepared as they might have thought they were. Erik and Ralyn have a lot to learn. Skyrim is a harsh and unforgiving place. Something that, well, the wild woman that they seek learned herself. The question is, will they find her before Sovngarde finds them? We'll find out in the next episode. Thank you all for joining me, and I hope you enjoy our new character. He's still got a lot of life in him yet. Let's see how long we can make that last. I've been Rycon. This has been Ralyn and Erik the Slayer. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.